Now I just used the unit builder to build these new units, and these are sitting on my apps page as if they're activities, but they're not built yet. You can tell by the green here. So if I view this, there's nothing there. So what I'm going to do to clean up my desktop is I'm just going to drag these into my integrated marketing folder. I'm not going to do all of them now, but this is what you would do just to clean up your desktop if you wanted to. Now, if these were real activities, then I could create a folder with all the activities in there. Anyway, that's an easy way to clean up your desktop. You can also sort things in your desktop by subject. If you have more, if you're teaching more than one subject or different subjects, you can clean up your desktop. If I unclick all of those, then I see all of my activities. What I also want to talk about in this video is generating a final exam. I already created a final exam last semester for my IB Business Management class. This is what the final exam looked like. It has multiple choice questions, short answers, extended writing. With all of these, you can also print the worksheet, which I also did in that class. But to get here, to get that to work, is you go to your units, and then I'm in my IB Business Management folder with where my units are, and I'm going to view the unit. And here's the generate final exam button. I'm going to click that, and then it says this is always included because I am in the Introduction to Business unit. Now, these are units that TeachSpark knows are in my application, but these are integrated marketing. So I don't want any of those. That's not what final exam is on. So I'm going to scroll down to the IB Business Management SL, and I'm going to click those. I want to include any units that are in there already, and I'm simply going to say generate exam. Just like a typical or normal TeachSpark activity, this is going to take a minute. So we're going to turn off the video and come back when it's done. Okay, so the final exam is ready. I can share it with students, but I'm not really going to use it, so I'm going to view it in dashboard. And here is the final exam that was created. I can go to the link. So again, you can share it, class code, QR code. I grab the link over there. It has the right title for me. And now I'm going to open another tab, paste and go. I'll be Jill this time. Okay, start activity. So this is what the final exam looks like. Begins. And unlike the other activities, these are just questions. So the student would go through, I don't know if that's the right answer or not, it's a good question. Go through and do all of the questions. That's wrong, it's telling me the right answer. But when it scores this, it will score it the correct way. So again, this is a final exam. It's letting them know. What you can also do, though, is you can, one thing I like about TeachSpark is obviously you can do this as many times as you want. This is what's created. And if you wanted a different final exam, you could create a different final exam. You could theoretically create a different final exam for everyone in your class. But you can also print an answer key and print a worksheet from the final exam. And let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to print the worksheet. It's going to take a little while, so I'm going to pause this again. Okay, so here's the printed version of the final exam that you can pass out to your students. It has the short answer questions with everything filled in, obviously, for you. It has cut and sort, which you can have students do have that. You can just have them write the different things in there. another cut and sort. This is the TeachSpark's way of giving you an idea of how to do it. It has label the diagram. So this is just, it gives you an idea of the type of variations, the flexibility that TeachSpark gives you as a teacher. This was all created from the units, and the students would have taken the units hopefully earlier in the class, so that's where they'd get the information from. And then it has a scoring summary. And of course you can download, or you can print the PDF, whatever you, well, it's pretty much the same thing, right? So you can obviously name it whatever you want. You can download it. As teachers, having all that information is great, but what we also want is an answer key. So I'm going to click and create an answer key. I'm going to stop the video and come back and we'll check out the answer key. Okay, so here's the answer key. For the teacher, it has the teacher information, so it has the short answers. It has the multiple choice, it has the short answers. You can see it's 21 pages long, so it will go through each question that was given on the final exam and make sure that the teacher has. The model answers, it has rubrics. TeachSpark creates all of this, and again, it took probably about 5 minutes to create this. But again, it's 21 pages, very detailed. So that is how, I'm just going to save that. That is how you create a final exam and print a worksheet and answer key for any units that you have created. That's when it works.